cheminée éteinte. Noir, noir, noir. Halt un frame, Bonnie, puis grab tes affaires. Oh. Il m'appelait Sacatin, je voulais rien que suivre. Il était fou comme un balai, puis pauvre comme un aiguille. C'était sûr que j'allais loin, que j'avais encore les mains clean. Jusqu'à temps que je rencontre Clyde Picard, Hal for Misery. M'en ressent des sirènes. Je t'aimais.
Welcome to our knitting podcast, where we knit things and we podcast. Who are you?
Excuse me. I
You're
don't remember.
excused. You're Scylla.
I'm Scylla.
And what are you on Ravelry?
I don't understand the question.
Do you know what Ravelry is?
Yes, it's a knitting forum where you get patterns.
Have you ever been on?
Yes, I downloaded a pattern.
For me, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I totally did.
Okay. So, in the knitting world, and you knit, so you know.
Obviously, Ravelry is like the I Ching of knitting places to be.
That and Instagram. And
Because Instagram, you put on your projects.
right.
See, I know everything.
But you put them on
I'm
Ravelry
awesome.
too. Okay, and FO is a what?
FO is a finished object.
Okay.
See, I know everything there is to know.
And,
And look, I can do a knit stitch.
Yes. And some people call a half-finished object. Do you know what that is? Do you call that?
HO?
A hoe.
You're really, really not as funny as you think you are.
It's an hofo.
It's an hofo.
Hofo.
Half object, full object.
Yeah, half object finished
Your house is
object.
full of hofos.
Where are we from? Not our town. Where are we from, though?
The Republic of Canada.
It's not a republic.
Sorry, the Isle of Canada.
The Isle of Canada. We are Canadian.
Wait, we're from Canada. It means village. That village over there. What is that? I think it's Canada. And so our heritage was born.
I'm sure it means the village. No, it means country.
We need to cut that in and put that heritage piece in.
That would be awesome if we can find it. We went skiing today,
We did.
and we had to do that before we knit.
We did.
And I haven't been knitting today. I've been crocheting.
Big disappointment. Horrible.
Kay
Horrible
Jones
disappointment.
got me addicted to
Oh, that Kay Jones, I tell you. See,
the sock blanket.
it's kind of my favorite knitting podcast.
I know.
I
It's mine too.
shouldn't say that.
They don't
for other
have
people,
like
but-
4,000 views for nothing. Like,
Well, you know what?
seriously,
It's
worthwhile.
because you and Kay are really good friends. I saw that one.
Yeah. I know the kids saw it and they're like, "Your name's on the screen, Mama."
It was pretty exciting.
I know. Like, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody has a point to their podcast. What's the point to ours?
We're funny.
Yeah, yeah, we are.
And we're fun. And a little bit random.
And we knit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See? We knit.
You keep showing.
I know, because it's like a horrible nothing project.
I love it.
Look, I've got like 5 rows.
Yeah, so we knit and things.
We also ski, apparently.
I'm going through a stage right now where I'm trying to knit all of the yarn I have, so I'm enabling will happen, but it's not going to be my purpose. If you see something that you like and you want to go buy it, then feel free. I'm going to try to stay on my yarn diet this year. Maybe this will help.
Hence the sock yarn crochet blanket.
I'm on the fiber diet. It's good.
It is good.
It keeps my wool weight down.
Oh.
It's true. But I got lots of stuff for Christmas, so I'm pretty much set for the, next 20 years.
I was going to say next 20 minutes.
Do you know, I thought it was hoarding
It is hoarding.
to collect yarn. No,
It's
not.
Justify it any way you want.
No, because I was like, it's hoarding. I shouldn't be having this much yarn. And I got rid of tons and tons of yarn because I was hoarding. And then I found out, no, it's called a stash.
Is that what the other knitters tell you?
That's
Is that what
tell
they say
me.
on Ravelry?
It's okay, isn't it? We can have as much yarn as we want. I
I have 3 balls of yarn. Why?
true.
Because I had one for the project I was going to do. And I got 2 for Christmas. 3 for Christmas.
Yeah, I got them for him.
And then I knit something out of one of them.
Mm-hmm. So what are you working on, Scylla? What is that?
This is a sweater for a bunny.
Are you seriously knitting him a sweater?
No, I'm knitting him a scarf. It's almost done.
It's almost done. A bow tie.
See? He's done. I'll have a nice scarf. Go this way. Wrap around his neck. Maybe once.
Very good.
I think so. He'll like it. It's no glow stick necklace or anything, but he can handle something new.
I feel like we should be like,
Scylla! Ow! You're hurting me!
what's on your needles?
On my needles, today I have a lovely blanket for a bunny. It's not a blanket, it's a scarf. Because it's winter here in Canada.
Canada. So we are in what part of Canada?
British Columbia.
Mm-hmm. We're pretty close to the U.S. border. We're a couple hours away from the U.S. border. Most Canadians live pretty close
To the U.S. border.
U.S. border.
Yeah.
But we still live really far away from the U.S. border. Oh, and we're sisters.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know her.
Yeah. we are full blood related.
I know, we don't look it. I wouldn't
But
think so either.
sometimes when we laugh, we both breathe at the same time. We go,
We have the same laugh. A lot of the same mannerisms.
it's true. Yeah.
When I bob, she weaves.
It's a thing. We definitely think we are really hilarious.
We do. And if you don't, that's okay. You don't have
We
to
don't
watch.
take ourselves seriously, and we're not going to start, so it's,
But if you want to take us seriously, that would be great.
you can. As serious as you want. Phew. Okay, what am I working on? Oh,
Yeah,
I'm working
what's
on
on your needles?
I'm working on a few things. Okay,
How are you going to show them? Let's just skip to what's off with needles. We don't care what you're actually making.
No, we do. We do care what I'm actually making. Okay,
Do we care?
we do.
Okay.
Okay, I'm making this. It's the double scoop. And it's a shawl, but it's supposed to be a shawl. I cast it on and ripped it out 3 times. And I was just about to give up, but then I'm like, I'm no quitter. So I'm making it work for me, and I decided to adjust the pattern so it is no longer a shawl. It is going to be a scarf. And that's how it looks so far.
It's a very pretty pattern.
Yeah.
Not nearly as complex as my pattern.
Yeah, and
straighten it.
and her spacing, it's by Ash Alberg, and her spacing is a lot different than mine. Mine kind of goes more in a line, for the holes, but hers is kind of more all over the place, but I couldn't figure that out, so I just made something else up. And I'm also working on...
I don't know if this podcast is long enough for what you're working on.
I only have a couple things.
See, she has a lot of projects on the go, whereas I'm a monogamous knitter. I knit one thing, and then I cast it off, and then I knit something else. And they're all scarves. They're just different scarves with different materials and different colors.
Oh, or... No, it's not just scarves. She knits cowls as well.
Or I knit a scarf, and then I sew it together to make it into a cowl.
Yeah. It's beautiful. I love it. Love it, love it. Okay, I'm also knitting the Plantago by Andrea Rangel. And I heard about this beautiful sweater from the Knitting in Circles podcast. And I'm always looking for guys' sweaters that are well fitted, because there's not a lot out there for men. And I'm knitting a sweater for my husband. And it is, well, it's hard to see. It smells very sheepy. I had to hold the yarn triple to get gauge. So there's probably, I would say, well over 4,000 yards of wool that are going to be in this sweater, and it's very sheepy. And I'm working on something else. What are you doing?
I'm listening intently.
I sense you. So this is my scrappy sock blanket that I'm working on. And it is coming along. Been totally enabled on Instagram by Kay Jones. She got me started and now I can't stop. But I'm like to use up all my scraps, and my socks are so short that I can make at least 8 squares out of the scraps of my yarn. And then after they're done, I want to make a pattern. And I know it's supposed to be scrappy, so I'm trying to like let go of my control and and just let it be.
Let it be. Let it be.
Yeah, I like it. It's pretty. And that's all I'm working on.
Well, that's not bad.
Yeah, I really want to cast on a pair of socks though.
She's doing really well right now.
Yeah.
We could do what's off your needles.
What's off my needles?
Where's my blanket for the bunny?
The last thing off my needles, the most recent thing, is these socks. And I have not actually blocked them. I just put them on here, and they've been hanging above my fireplace since they finished, and they almost look like a decoration on my wall. And that was just after Christmas, I think. New Year's?
Yeah, somewhere
just
around
after
there.
New Year's. Finished them. And this is my most favorite finished object that I have. It was the 3S shawl that's been heavily modified. I added like lace sections to it. And the yarn was my very...
It's really pretty.
Yeah.
It's your first attempt at spinning, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's my first hand spun yarn. It's a 2-ply, and it was a lot of fun to knit with. When I got down to the spinning of it, I was really sick of spinning it by the end. So I just got it off really quick, but I don't know if we can see it there. So it's very lovely, and I love it.
Love
it. I love it, darling. It's amazing.
Do you love it like?
I love it. It's so amazing. It makes me happy. It makes my happy.
Wait, doing accents might be offensive because we don't do them well.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
I do a really good American accent.
Don't do it.
I do. It's a good one.
I do a good non-anything accent.
No.
It's like 7 different countries mixed into one.
No, that's offensive.
I know, that's why I don't do accents.
Is that offensive? Is it offensive if people do accents? I don't think it is.
I don't know.
I'm English. I'm allowed to use an English accent.
That's true. I'm Scottish. I can say, not Scottish, I'm Irish. I can say like at the end of my sentences.
They don't all say like at the end of their sentence.
That's true.
Oh,
you're hurting me. Why do you keep hurting me?
What's off your needles?
What's off my needles? Okay, I'm going to show you the greatest thing I accidentally ever knit in the entire world. Hold on 1 second. Because this is our first one, so I get to pick whatever I want. Okay. So what's off my needles? It's an infinity scarf. But what's so great about this infinity scarf is it starts here. So I just did a straight knit stitch, and I did a, what's it called on the edges when you do that thing so it doesn't, so you have an edge, you knit purl, knit two, purl two. You know that thing. I did the thing that
Ribbon?
the knitters do. And it has holes, and then, but because I didn't do it far enough, it folds, which is kind of awesome because it turned out to be awesome. So this is what it looks like. It's But the best part is it's an infinity scarf. I could start here and just show you. See? It keeps going. And going. And going. And going. And going. And going.
Why don't you just put
And going. 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 And oh, I reached my hand again. So, it's the greatest infinity scarf in the entire world. Because you can twist it into infinity.
They look so pretty. Look,
And
we
it
look
keeps you warm.
cozy.
Look at us. We're so cozy and warm.
So cozy.
With our projects of the same caliber, obviously.
Totally.
You've got the lace stitches and the ribbing infinity scarf that never quits.
It's perfect. Okay.
All right. What's next?
What is next? We're planning a trip.
We are planning a trip.
Where are we going?
Well, as one of your daughters says, we're going to Ireland.
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 In May.
May.
And we just booked
Everything.
all the things. We booked our cottages because we're renting cottages. We booked our
Castle, because we're
castle,
staying in a
'cause we're
castle.
staying in a
'Cause
castle.
really, why not?
so we're gonna stay at the Drummelin
Castle.
Last time we were there, last time we were there,
Last time
we stayed at the Ashford. We stayed at the Ashford Castle. It was nice.
But this time, we thought we'd go for something different.
I don't want to talk because we might say the exact same thing.
At the exact same time?
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so we rented our car and everything, so we have everything booked, and now we're like making the plan, and I'm following people on Instagram who are showing pictures of Dublin, and there's a couple of really nice yarn stores in Dublin that I'm going to stop at. And I'm
Definitely
on a
have our
yarn
priorities,
diet,
right?
so why would I buy yarn in Dublin? No, I probably will buy yarn. And we're going to go to the Aran Islands, and I'm going to buy
An Aran sweater.
An Aran sweater, a knit one, so that I have something that I didn't knit to wear and come back to Canada and tell everyone I knit it.
We should cut here and put a picture of your knitted sweater.
What do you mean, my knitted sweater?
No. A picture of the Aran Island sweater. We could even add it on after this conversation.
Okay.
So they can see what the kind of sweater we're talking about.
They know what an Aran Island sweater is.
Okay, so I can see what kind of sweater we're talking about.
Okay, I'll post it in there so Scylla can see what an Aran Island sweater looks like.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
I hear it's got some nice cabling or something.
There's cabling.
Yeah, I know the words.
I know. They ship free to Canada too. So if you're Canadian, you can Google it up and they will ship free to Canada. But their sweaters are not inexpensive. I'm not totally excited about, I keep bumping that. I'm not totally excited about the exchange rate between the euro and the Canadian dollar.
At least we don't have to pay 20% VAT or 21% VAT.
Did we have to pay that before?
Yes, but we're supposed to get it back.
I have the card where you collect all the points and you send it back and then they give you your money back. But
Me too.
I never did it.
Me either. This time. So?
What are you going to knit next?
I'm going to finish knitting. Oh, after I'm done knitting Twitch's scarf, I'm going to make a matching hat and a blanket and maybe some bunny booties.
Are you serious?
I kind of want to.
I'm judging you right now.
You know what? I can handle it. I can totally handle it because you know what? Twitch loves it when I make him things.
Oh, good.
Or I'm gonna knit myself another cowl.
Yeah. Either way.
Sure.
You're fabulous.
Thanks. You're okay too.
Oh, good.
I know it doesn't feel good, right?
Right? It's a point for
You
you.
have no idea what we're doing below the camera.
Oh, they know.
Oh. It's like.
So this is Twitch. He's a bunny rabbit. He is, how old is Twitch? He's 11 years old. We expect him to die any day. So every day that he's alive, we give him a carrot and say, good job for being alive, bunny rabbit. It's another day. He came with the house when I bought it, so.
Always keep a bunny that comes with a house. It's good luck.
Yeah, apparently.
Right? Don't be sad. Look.
He's a good kid. So we're just going to see how this goes and see if people like it. And if they find us as funny as we find ourselves, then we might do another one. And if not, we might do another one just for us.
There.
Before we say thanks
got
for
this.
watching, we don't have a name yet for our podcast.
Well,
And-
it's a podcast you'll never forget. oh yeah.
It's the one we'll never forget. So we don't have a name yet, so we were trying to think of one yesterday, and we just we could not stop laughing because some of our ideas were ridiculous. So there's a little clip of us laughing at the beginning of this. We still haven't come up with something. We haven't come up with something appropriate. So if you have any ideas, that would be awesome.
Except we've disabled comments.
I
good
thought,
luck letting us know.
yeah, on Instagram. I'm on Instagram. But I thought about Twisted Sisters. I'm like, that sounds really familiar. Twisted Sisters would be good, right?
It's a great name.
And it's a band, so
Apparently somebody else thinks they're Twisted.
yeah. And it's also some sort of a deli or something. Or something. Or bakery.
Yeah.
A bakery.
Yeah, it was a
Twisted
bakery.
Sisters bakery or something. So, I don't know. Tell me what you think about Twisted Sisters. We also had, what was it? Freaking Unforgettable Knitters.
We could put the clip on the end.
No.
No.
It's too graphic. We have a couple ideas, but yeah, so we still don't have a name, so we're just the podcast
That you'll never forget.
that you'll never forget. We're so unforgettable. The Unforgettable Podcast of Fun.
We could be Twisted Sisters. And a bunny.
No, not Anna Bunny.
I know.
Not Anna Bunny. Not Anna Bunny. All right, so thanks for tuning in.
Till next time.
Ciao.